everybody, it's Debbie. You're at your home, your happy place. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys, I hope you had a great 4th of July, and we certainly did. I am so excited. I am ready to visualize the rest of summer and in my kitchen. I mean, when I think of summer, I think of kitchen. I think of lemonade and snow cones and those really cut sliced tomatoes right out of the garden and your cucumbers and just watermelon. Well, I have one sitting out here somewhere. We just cut one last night. I mean, we eat outside just about every evening, and I just think everything revolves around this fresh, easy-going kitchen. And for me, those colors that bring me that fresh summer feel this summer are the soft green and soft blue. So today we're going to decorate around my sink and that counter over there, the hood, and around the cooktop and this island. And I am so excited because I think it's fresh. I think you'll get inspired. You know, these ideas, they're not always about the season or the colors, because you can use the ideas for fall. You can use the ideas for Christmas. It's not about that. So I hope you can get excited with me as I start to pull together something a little different and fresh for my home. Let's get started. I have gathered a ton of trays or dishes, anything that I can use to sort of corral some items together. And of course, you can see the color story bold and beautifully now. It is this beautiful pale green. They're not all the same greens, but across the kitchen it comes out that way. And I've gotten very fortunate to find a few things that have both the colors, like these two items or this. And so I'm going to get started over at my kitchen sink. So I'm going to do something unexpected, I think. I've never seen it done in anybody else's kitchen before, but I was so excited when I found these pots on Amazon. Actually, I've watched them for a couple of years. They are Lily Pulitzer, and you know how much I love Lily. And so I thought, well, Lily Pulitzer says to me, you know, summer. It's just summer. And unusually, these are not bright colors. They are white. But I thought, what kind of greenery says summer to me? And so, yes, this is so unusual, but here's what we're doing. I have these little palms, but here's the pot. I love this. It is so beautiful, but it's not that big, and it's not that tall either. So I had tried some of my topiaries, which would have looked beautiful, but all of my topiaries were either too tall to work or too wide. And when I found this, which is literally just a little, I don't want to take it apart. I added some of the, I guess this is reindeer moss, around it to cover it up. And I think it looks so great. So let's try this. So it's pretty unusual, and yet I think it looks stunning. I love this. I have, you know, my tropical plants right outside, and there's ferns on the other side. I can't remember what you call those type of palm leaves out there, the big wider ones, but you know, everything that I have in the area that's green says summer to me. And so to put something as formal as a topiary in here just would have not given me that real casual summer feel I was going for. So I love this. So I am going to put my soap and a towel and items on a tray, but this one is actually a dish, And the color is beautiful. The design, it's very cottagey. I've had it for many, many years, something I'm sure I picked up at Home Goods years ago. It's not very deep, but it has just enough of a swell in it to make it feel like a tray. I found this towel at Home Goods this year. I know I showed it on a haul. And I'm almost out of soap here, but I use Michael Design Works. This is indigo cotton, and it's a foaming one. And then I like to put something for rings or whatever you might need to take off right next to it. That's pretty, but I want something tall behind it. A lot of times, oh yeah, I will use a candle. How about that? You guys, I found this candle at a boutique last year. It's truly wax, but let me find the on button. It is also a fountain with a light. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. That could be on a stand, but I don't think I have one. And then I like to keep something, you know, just a little message. I have no idea where I bought these, but I used to get those little calendars that had God's promises and things on it. Anyway, this one's pale green, so I just happened to land on it, and I don't think I've had this one before. It says, "Blessed be the Lord, who daily loads us with benefits, God of our salvation," Psalm 68:19. And I'm just gonna put that right here so that I can see it when I'm over here washing dishes, getting coffee, whatever I'm doing in the morning, and this whole little vignette is done. You know, I'll tell you what, there's nothing like the sound of water. This fountain, as little as it is, listen. So if you are in a quiet time in your house, there's no TV or music on, this is such a relaxing sound. I really encourage you to have fountains wherever. Little ones, I mean, this one wasn't much. I have that one on my screen porch. That one makes a little bit more noise than this one, but the sound of water is just so soothing. Okay, let's go over here to this side of my range. Start with this. You know, a lot of you have asked me about this. This was outrageously expensive when I bought it. I thought it should not have cost what I paid, but I've never found one exactly like it in a very long time on Amazon, but there's quite a few. What do I love about it? I love the weighted page holders. I do love that, and I love that you've got a nice wide spot that you can open it to the point that you don't even need these really. Pretty sure I found this in my stash, so I don't think it was new this year. I love the soft scallop on it, but you know what attracted me right there. It says it's Kirkland's. So we're gonna pop that down here, and on top of it, I'm gonna add salt and pepper shakers. Beautiful. Now this is kind of bright, but it's staying within, I feel like. There's just a couple of my blues that come out a little brighter. A towel. For my cookbook, I haven't found anything besides my Southern Entertainer cookbook that hits the pictures so beautifully. There was one I was using, I think it was Charleston chicken, which was green and blue, but I can only think about lemonade. I have really been doing lemonade a lot. I started early in this summer with lavender lemonade recipe, and I just can't get enough. I grow lavender, and so I'm going to start drying that so that I can have my own throughout the year. And then rather than make it, I have been buying Milo's Lemon, which is a family-owned company. You can get that at Walmart, and now they have it in 0 sugar. So That's what I've been doing. I need some height in the back. I want to bring in a little bit more of that color because it looks a little bland. All I have for color is my towel. This is old. It's a little old-fashioned country picture, which in tin, which really reminds me again of summer. And it's old from Michael's. And then we have some hydrangeas. And there we go. I think that's done. All right, let's move over to this side. Okay, I'm going to start with a tray. I feel like this was new this year and I may have shown it. And you guys, if you saw my last haul, the pillows that I got seem to have almost the same design in it. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it's the colors and shades that I'm doing. So we'll pop that in. I got this year at Home Goods. I think it's a Raydon. It's $12.99. It says store in it. I thought this was a perfect utensil holder. Now, I've had my white silicone in it. However, I was at Walmart yesterday, I think. I saw these. Such high quality. This is acacia wood on the bottom, and this is Pioneer Woman, and I love the color. It's a very beautiful soft green. So I'm actually going to combine those colors in here. Now, they don't have everything that you would get in a set. Like I have slotted spoons and things like that, but that's okay because I also have wood. I could also put my white in here. So I'm going to unwrap these and pop them in. I misspoke. These are actually olive tree wood. They're really gorgeous. This is gorgeous. It also comes in a blue. This is absolutely stunning. And you guys, if you remember last, I guess, Easter, maybe, I don't know when I did it, maybe fall, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have the tea kettle exactly this color of the same thing. So I'm very excited to put it all together. So I bought this past year, I think in the spring on Amazon, I believe. Could be Walmart, I'll have to check, but it's Martha Stewart. I do remember that. I mean, this is stunning. Look at that. I love it. It looks handmade. My salt and pepper. My mud pie grease catcher. All right, this is the absolute epitome of pretty and functional. I love it. I'm getting all of my colors. I'm getting the little special touches that I love, which are the crystal knobs. It is mimicked on my paper towel holder. The soft greens, the scallop, just down to even the little colors here. Everything is working together and it looks lovely. I love that. Now, I would not have used these, but I do have company a lot. And so I believe over Memorial Day weekend, somebody obviously, I mean, they're cutting boards. So I can see that, it was used and this one a little bit. What I will say though is, despite the fact that it was used, it's really not too badly scratched up. I don't recall what the wood is, but this is Pioneer Woman, and the whole set was $17, and they still have that available. I'll link it below. I love it. I just love the color. I love the detail. I love the graduated sizes. So I'll back up, and that's what we have at the cooktop. Let's see if we can do something to my hood. I'm going to start with these in my plate rack up above on the edge of the hood, and then I will pop up a hook for a wreath. I selected this wreath with the yellow on purpose. This is the perfect color green, a little deeper in the blue, almost to the purple, but I think you pick that up in those plates up there as well. And it's close enough, I think it works. But I thought the yellow was that pop that was needed. Sometimes when you do two colors that are both soft, there's not, the contrast is missing. So a little pop here and there, something a little brighter or deeper will give more interest to the room and not make it all just kind of bland away. So that's what we're gonna do. These are not going to be seen. I don't know that they'll be out anywhere, but they were at Hobby Lobby yesterday. And the colors, of course, are perfect for going with my color store. Okay, we're going to use a tray over here again. This is just something I've had for quite some time. It's melamine. It's got absolutely no green on it. It's a little deeper blue, but it is the base for what we're doing over here, and it will work. Over here, I'm thinking lemonade. Big pitcher. Marble pedestal. Old-fashioned juicer. I do use this all the time. And lemons, but my lemons are getting bad. We go through them quite fast. I want to just ground it with a towel. Again, it's just making a functional area. Yes, I can make lemonade here. I cook with lemons a lot. So I always am cutting and squeezing and using that juice for things like Hawaiian chicken, the marinade for it, pasta salad. I just love having fresh lemon in a lot of my cooking, and my husband loves it in his water. Okay, I'm going to use this tray, another beautiful find from Home Goods years and years ago. I just love these kind of things. They look great, you know, standing up in a plate rack. They're great for serving, which I've used them all summer for. I'll take this I'll take the stuff that I'm about to put on it off, and I use this for hot dog buns or pretzel buns, any of the bread items. It's a great tray for that. But right now, it's going to be a grounding spot. So I'm going to repeat the hydrangea pattern that's in the plates up there. These are different plates. These are glass, and the hydrangeas in the pitcher, and then we have hydrangea towel. I'm going to repeat that right here. I'm going to use these absolutely gorgeous towels I got on, napkins that I got on Walmart. And I believe this was a Amazon find, not very expensive at all. I'll link it. Obviously, it needs some height. I always keep these on my counter. They are used constantly. So there we go with that. And then I'm going to add this pitcher again, whether you're just needing some chicken broth, water, or you're going to make another like the Kool-Aid or something like that. It's just nice to have a pitcher on the counter. I want some ambiance. I'm going to add this. Unfortunately, this is no longer available. I got this on Walmart online this past year, and I love it. And I'm going to add, now these are a little more of a deep blue, but it happens to be what I have. So, and they're in graduated sizes. So for me, this is a little much. I usually keep it a little thin, and I'm not done, but this gives me plenty of space on the island for prep. And as you can see, if I had these things off of here and I have my bread, I usually set up my plates, and then entrees go in this order around, and this is where we often serve our alfresco meals from, rather than taking stuff outside where the flies are kind of bad this year. Okay, I have one more spot left, I think, is all, and that's just right here at this sink. I'm going to start with this marble platter. I have damaged it. Marble's really sensitive. This is honestly from the soap. I guess it has drizzled, or I don't feel anything on it, but that's exactly where it was. A hand towel, another pretty find with some blue and green. And my coastal is not over the top in here, but I thought this would be a really pretty addition. I hope today's video just really helped bring that summer kitchen feel to mind. And if you're still thinking, oh, I could tweak this or tweak that, or hey, maybe just take away some of these colors and add some other colors that remind me of summer, whether it's yellow, lavender, pinks. There's so many wonderful colors you can use. Or maybe you've got some coastal items. I told you coastal, but if you notice, I really didn't over coastal. There is probably, I think, really just 2 coastal items so far in the kitchen. And that's my salt and pepper shakers, well, and the board with the starfish on it, and then the shell. So I'm just adding it, I'm not overdoing it. It's just something that I love, and I hope that you found something that inspired you to just give a fresh look to a spot in your kitchen and make it your happy place. I will see you next time, where we hopefully will be finishing the kitchen. Until then, you guys, enjoy summer and be blessed. Thank you so much. Don't forget to give me a like. Check out my links below. Shop my Amazon storefront, always linked. And I'll see you next time at your home, your happy place. Bye.